Welcome back to the Cozy Cottage Homestead. Are you wondering what you can plant during the winter? Celery comes to mind. If you buy celery from the grocery store, save the bottom of your plant. Stick it in a small bowl of water, put a few toothpicks around it, and change the water daily. In about 2 weeks, your celery plant will start to grow. Wait a couple more weeks and put it in a small bowl with some potting soil, and then another week or so and plant it in your flower bed. And you will have celery that will grow year-round on your homestead. It's pretty hardy, grows well in the winter. And once the plant starts growing up taller, you'll have to put some wire around it to help train it as it grows. And you will not have to purchase celery from the grocery store anymore. It is very green and vibrant. The tops are delicious, used in place of parsley, or just add it to your dinners when you cook your meals. And it'll be very delicious and nutritious. I have often heard people say, "Oh my goodness, celery is so bitter." Well, that's because when you grow it fresh, it's fresh. When you buy it from the grocery store, it has been sprayed with chemicals and preservers to make it last longer on the shelf. This is all natural, organic celery. This is the way celery is supposed to taste. Unfortunately, so many people do not even know what vegetables are supposed to taste like because of all the chemicals and radiation that the plants go through to make them last longer on the shelves. So I want to tell you a quick story about Aunt Nell. She is 90 years old, very old-fashioned. I love her dearly. I'd oftentimes take her to her doctor's appointments, and we would stop to get us a burger. And she would open that thing up and look at that tomato and say, "My goodness, that is a puny little tomato." She said, "I couldn't even tell it was on there." She said, "I guess I'm going to have to think tomato, then maybe it will taste like a tomato." Well, that's kind of how I feel about the celery. For those that have never eaten fresh vegetables, it does taste a little different. But that's the way it's supposed to taste. It still has all of its nutritional values in it. So if you're looking for something to plant during the winter or any time of the year, just make sure you don't forget to water it every now and then. Celery does like water. And this is a flower bed that I made using a tire. You can Google tire art. There are so many things you can do with tires. They don't have to be an eyesore. You can turn them into something lovely to put in your yard. And this little plant right here is a transplant for my lemongrass. In the near future, I'll be sharing with you the benefits of lemongrass and how to make lemongrass tea. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing so. I'm going to be sharing a whole lot more videos with you on how to grow things and build things and make things on your homestead for a fraction of the price, or very frugal and possibly even free, depending on what we're making. So farewell, my homestead family, friends, and neighbors from the Cozy Cottage Homestead.